Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable...
Goes for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Spain with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. And he's straight offside. Gerrard. Silvestre. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Gerrard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's managed to gift it back. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. Now it's Gerrard. That looks a good cross. And he can thump it away. Spain are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to return it. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Bellingham. And here's Barcola. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Gerrard! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Not the most accurate pass. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. And he's been shifted off it. Aguero. Aguero looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He is through here. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's in a good position here. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Aguero. Gerrard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Gerrard.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's superb. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Serginho stood up well to him there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. Howson. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's out of play for a goal kick. Xavi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. Alonso. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Barcola. Silvestre has the space to scheme.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Now it's Aguero.
2 minutos de descuento.
Can he get it through? Now it's Aguero. He's found a way through. Aguero! And that's a sharp finish. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And wow, he has given. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Spain will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcola. Figo. Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Silvestre. Barcola. And he's managed to get free. Aguero. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Figo. Oh, just skips past his man. And the finish! Xavi Alonso. Totti. Gerrard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Cafu. And it's Figo. Silvestre gets a foot in here. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van Basten, that's a little off target. Xavi Alonso has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Howson. To Gerrard. Sylvestre. Oh, a delicate chip through. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gerrard. And this is Aguero, and he's running through. It's Aguero! And he's heaved it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's clever. Aguero receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Olise is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
So we have movement on both
será
benches.
reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
Cafu. Now it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good take, and is he in? That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. That's a throw. Delivers with... Oh, good effort! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 13.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. Beckham. El dorsal 8. Fernando Torres.
Tonali. Sylvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tries to pass it through. Cafu calmly anticipates. Sylvestre is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to play it through. Torres! And it's come back out to him. And that's a real chance missed. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Baggio looking to receive it in space. Looking for a corner. Desperate defending required here. Totti plays it short. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Great vision. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to react. No messing up. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important...
It's Van Basten! Oh, what has happened here? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Aguero providing an outlet. Aguero! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now the ball in. Nice interception, well timed. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foot in. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Aguero. So we're still where we started right now. Cafu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Thuram. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be on. And Gullit! Gullit. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Thuram. Cruyff. It's Figo. Figo powering forward here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Great vision. Cafu picks it up out wide. Ronaldinho. Gullit.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's been played through. He might be in here. Forced to go back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Ronaldinho. And it's Bale. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Bale. Gullit. Oh, that's nice. And they've got rid. Gullit looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por
Spain
el dorsal
have run the
21.
changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's shifted. Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Habrá un minuto
Good
de
ball,
descuento.
good take. Rafael Varane. Nice looking ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And this is back. There's the header! Well, it can be a real threat inside the box. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's getting up there! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's very neat. That is good strength. Hangs one in.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Van Basten. Tries one from range. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Looking to play him in. Vigo is in a really good position out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Aguero. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to play it through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Dembele, Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And a header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Ferdinand could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Thuram, can he get onto this? Ronaldinho finds himself offside. That has not gone well. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Figo. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an excellent interception. Bullet, and that interception was most necessary. It's Van Basten! And it's been given and one more try! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19, Agüero. El dorsal 5.
Rijkaard.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Spain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Chiellini can get it clear. Pinches it off him. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is deft, shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Habrá 5 minutos.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pelé. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. 5 minutes to add. Van Dijk. Neymar. Ferdinand. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pelé with the impressive jump. Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. Sure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Serginho.
That's good play from him.
Very nicely done. And he's picked it up out wide. Aguero is flagged offside. Cafu aims beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Spain with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been drilled in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's a good foot in there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Adriano. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Bigo with the clearance. And he's managed to get free. Van Basten had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Bale getting up there! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Can he get it through? Now it's Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Varane gets over and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? And the counter-attack is on for Milan. He is through here. Bale has the space to scheme. Oh, great leap! And there's a goal! AC Milan are all square. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you...
Oh, good effort! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Figo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it into space. He slings it. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Cafu finding himself in space. Chiellini can get it clear. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. Serginho, he leaps for it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. And
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think...
And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Gerrard. Toure gets on his bike and on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Cafu. And he's gone looking for safety. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Forlan. Griezmann. Gerrard. Now Griezmann. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good effort. No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Neymar succumbs to the pressure. And it's Figo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Toure wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. No, he refuses to take the bait. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. It's Van Basten! Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Gerrard. He's looking wide. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that's aimed into the middle. Baresi is there to clear. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Baresi simply refused to be outdone there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pinches it off him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gerrard. Cannavaro. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Zanetti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Serginho picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's a good run down the right. Gerrard. And that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Deftly away.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Gerrard. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. Cafu. Figo. And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cafu plays it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Forlan. Looking for the run. Chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Spain looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. No way through there. That's a nicely weighted pass. Costa Curta. Griezmann.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Serginho. He's gone forward. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho getting forward. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Griezmann has it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Kane. Can he get it through? Takes aim and... Oh, good climb! Cafu gets it clear. And this is Kane. He's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Griezmann having a look.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Pelé, over to the right flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Figo.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Cafu. He is through here. That is good strength. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Well, they've got it again. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Griezmann. Zanetti. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Gerrard. Kane! So we have movement on both benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham gets flagged offside.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 20, Beckham, el dorsal 8, Fernando.
And this is Forlan. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Dundee United are down to 10 men. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that putt. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Yaya Toure is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
He leaps for it! And that really should have been that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11.
Spain making further changes here, and in quick succession. Aguero coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
That's put paid to the danger. Looking to play him in. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Zanetti. Now it's Drogba. To Danielson. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's there to retrieve it. Baresi makes the interception. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that is a good ball. Tries a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Aguero! And that is as much as we have time for. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family. Remember, his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. He's picked his way through. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne running with intent. And De Bruyne! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. Well, that looks a decent ball. Figo. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Van Basten. Gets a good foot in there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to play it through. And that was very necessary. Now that's well seen too. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That has been cut short. And this is Aguero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. He'll try from distance! Inter Milan have their second corner now. Showing good feet. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Figo with the clearance. Thuram. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, good take in a good area. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, super ball. Olise! Off the post. Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that has been cleared. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Desai gets over and intercepts. And it's Nedved. Van Basten. And here's Figo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aguero is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Figo having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Decent hit from there.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nedved receives it in a good position here. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rafael Varane. And it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played out wide. De Bruyne, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Alvarez. Nedved, he's found the way, can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now,
and that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 99.
Spain kick off the second half. Cafu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ball into... Diving header! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Spain with the lead. Goes for a shot! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Inter Milan get their 4th corner. Nedved. It's Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again, he is at his elastic best. They're up to 5 corners now. De Bruyne with the short one. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham, he is through here. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Bellingham, big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Same again, same outcome.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. De Bruyne plays it short. And it's Nedved. Spain are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? No, that pass isn't the best. Desai. Yaya Toure. De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the finish! Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in, and he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Dembele, decent chance! And a neat finish! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh no, what has happened here? Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Cafu. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. And the shot! And another try! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spain have it back and can go again. And it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Threads one in. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Shot could be on. And a chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
That's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Cafu. There he goes, motoring forward. Vigo in acres of space out wide. Chance, surely! Trabzonspor finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Dembele. Olise. Vigo. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Vigo having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. That was travelling. Koundé. Ball played for Rijkaard, succumbs to the pressure, and here's Van Basten. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Vigo. Vigo crosses. Cleared away. And the ball's come loose here. And for a moment, time stood still. Spain with the corner, they're first. Impressive jump. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That could spell trouble. Sergi. Hazard. Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he welcomes it in. Just eases him off the ball. And he's there to get it away. That's going wide left. Dembele picks it up out wide. It's Dembele! Now that is commitment to the cause. Drogba! No, not the best of headers. That is ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Lovely feet. Somewhat off target. Rijkaard looking understandably energised after his goal. Sergi. Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then. Baresi gets it clear. Sergi. And here's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Rijkaard. And they can counter here. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Cafu. And here's Van Basten. Spread it left. It's a promising position. He's got away. Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koundé, Yamal looking to receive it in space. Rijkaard. And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Figo. And here's Van Basten. And here's Elise. Now there's a chance for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Spain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're underway for the second half. That's a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Well read, nice interception. Aguero. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussion. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
So we have movement on both benches. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Dembele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Dunk. Shifted it to the flank. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's a shoot! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Yamal. Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Trabzonspor really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Drogba! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. This to be all square. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Aguero was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Yamal, the man with such great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now that's a fine challenge. That's going to go a long way. Now, can they get him away? Diaz crossing. Oh, good effort! And again! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19.
So changes a foot here, and from both sides. Pitches it off him. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Forlan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is starved of space and time. Baresi. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Drives it in. Dunk gets it away. Threads one in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So can they do it again? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He has found his rising! And a neat finish! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Diaz. And he can clear it away. Ferdinand with the slide tackle there. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet. No, it's Forlan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Always goal side. That's put paid to the danger. And he's managed to gift it back. Forlan receives it in a good position here. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! A finish of true class. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
It just came down to a battle of will.
That's at the end. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Van Basten voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Aguero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, that's well spotted. And a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise. Neatly clipped into space. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gattuso, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here. Serginho. So we're still where we started right now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Odo. Gattuso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe wants to run onto this. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Bigo has it out wide and in space. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Luis Suarez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gattuso makes the interception. Konate. Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Hazard. That's a decent clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's going in strongly.
Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Hazard. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Grimaldo. And the return pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Oh, good effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Otto gets over and intercepts. He's looking wide. Cafu wins the duel this time. Hazard is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Olise. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. That's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Spain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hazard is wide and looking to get onto this. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Olise. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's where it came from. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Mbappe! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Now it's Mbappe. Spain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bigo with the clearance. He's having a pop! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Corner
13,
number 3 coming up.
el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. Beckham. El dorsal 14.
Oh, good climb! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Van Basten! And it's in! Spain are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Basten gets on his bike. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a bullish header!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
John, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Punched away. Very nicely done. He's had it taken off him. Spain are looking to go forward now. Cahill. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's found the way through. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. Manchester United have it back and can go again. He's got away, threads one in, and it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19.
Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Played up towards the front line.
El dorsal
Ferdinand
8.
spots it and intercepts.
El dorsal 23.
Forlan venturing down the left.
So that's it. It is all over.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at...
Oh, he's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Cantona tries to play it through. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. That's really well cleared. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good foray he's making. Can he get it through? Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spain have it back and can go again. And it's Rijkaard. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he plays one through. Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's been won straight back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eintracht Frankfurt, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's a... Can he finish? Cafu receives it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Olise, now that's well seen too. Can he spark a counter here? It's a really well-measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And he was quick to react. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Rijkaard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, nearly. And it's Aguero. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard getting forward. Out of play for a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cantona has it in a wide position. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution for Spain, number 21, Michael Olise.
Gets us going once more.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Eintracht Frankfurt claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. And here's Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cucurella is looking to influence the game from out wide. What a throw in. Cucurella proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Aguero. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here. And he can thump it away. Spain have reclaimed it.
The attendances for this match is 96,026.
Aguero needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him...
He'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Hoisted in. Towering header! And yes, it's there! How they've waited! Now they have it! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now this could be a chance. So no flag here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's intervened well there. Aguero. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Tries to pass it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cannavaro. Nice looking ball. Floated through. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution for Frankfurt, number 14, Lothar Matthäus. Number 9, Eric Cantona.
Cross to the back post.
Lamine Yamal. Number 20,
Fernando
Kylian
Torres.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Well, that is
Number
one way to
15,
stop him.
Orkun Kökçü.
And it's Serginho.
Number 18,
Nicely
Alexander
weighted ball.
Sørloth. Number 10,
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
number 11, Samuel
And
Eto'o.
smartly reclaimed. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Kukcu. Kukurea gets into a good position. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball has bounced loose now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Eintracht Frankfurt really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pinches it off him. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's an imaginative pass. Solot is in a really good position out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
And here's Aguero. Pass somewhat off target. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Aguero! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pirlo. Great vision. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Bale. Schmeichel clears without hesitation. Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Now it's Hullet. He's beaten the last... And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's Bale. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the ball is out of play.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Bale. He's under a lot of pressure there. Crosses it in. And they've got rid. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Bale! Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain are looking to break at pace.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He's rising! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And one more try! And a neat finish! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Serginho venturing down the left. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Space for him to turn and look. Bigo running with the ball. Cafu. For Olise. And here's Aguero. Oh, that's nice. Beckenbauer. That's a good ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Vigo providing an outlet on that flank. It's a goal kick. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bullet.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Cafu netted in a wide position. Cross from Cafu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Baresi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bale. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cafu attempts a clearance.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. Good pressure, determined, intense. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's Ibrahimovic! That was not gone well. And it's Pirlo. Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hullet. Ball swung in.
Well played and well cleared.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Fernando Torres. El dorsal 25, Deco.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Vigo picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. He's had it, and again! Off the post! And that has fair fizzed. That could spell trouble. And it's with the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cafu. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Vieira has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And it's Ferdinand. And here's Torres. Torres proves just a little bit. Chance! And no mistake! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona.
He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Rummenigge. Oh, red. Nice interception.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Figo. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Spain very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi, and Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for him.
Oh, good effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Aguero, and that is a little undercooked. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying.